Exposing the truth.
She told me that my mother, Persephone, was kidnapped. That's
well, nothing.
Kidnapped.
No, it
Well,
definitely wasn't
that is
about
how.
Bride or anything. No, well, why did I even say that?
I don't know.
Hey, make sure you subscribe and enable
Well,
notifications
technically, his
so you
mother,
don't miss any of the
Persephone
videos.
was
Come
kidnapped, because
hang
that's
out
how
in
the
our
whole
Discord to
Hades
learn
Persephone
about the
thing
series.
started.
Also,
Literally, with the
check out
kidnapping.
Origins of Olympus merch to share
I
your
don't know.
love for your favorite series and characters. Link in the description below.
I shouldn't have been talking when he was speaking, though, because I missed what he said. Oh well, I'll find out when we get to that part of the episode, and I'll try to shut the fuck up.
Here you go. Here you go.
What the heck?
Sorry. I'm gonna go now. Good night.
Roommate?
Oh. Okay. Centaurs are really heavy.
You had to pick her up and
I
go?
didn't mean that. I guess it's not polite to say that about a lady, but yep.
A lady centaur, however.
Just the horse reasons. Yeah, she was a bit out of it, but seems like she also hit her head when she fell down on the racetrack. Probably on top of everything, she probably slipped on one of those banana peels, or who knows what happened. If people keep cheating in these trials, people are gonna get hurt. And again, people could have gotten hurt with me playing fair in the first trial. So, I guess people can always get hurt, but still, hopefully no one had anything to do with why Lee was taken out. Seems like something was up there. You know, Vaccaro was throwing his banana peels. Saw people chatting before the race began. I don't know what happened. But hey, let's at least just get some food. I am starving after all that.
Or just so.
Is that a goat?
Hello.
What the heck?
What are you?
For a second, I thought the goat was talking.
No,
Oh,
it's
there's a couple
two goats.
Oh, there's one over there too.
How many goats are in
Are
this
these
room?
Billy Goat's gruffs?
I don't know. Did you bring the
I
goats
didn't
in
bring
here?
goats in here.
Well,
I mean,
There's a
slight
CM
breezes,
Punk,
I've seen
and there's a
goats.
Daniel Bryan.
I mean, I think I've seen goats around.
Oh, we're not talking about greats of all
Just
times?
open the door,
Okay.
You guys will walk out, or maybe they belong to someone. Should I open the door and let them walk out?
I don't know. Hello? Do you work here?
Can you talk to goat?
No, but I was hoping I could.
I don't. Well, kind of. I mean, they're creatures of nature, so sometimes they can communicate, but
All right.
not these ones.
I can sometimes communicate with
Suppose
goats.
not.
Well, I guess we'll just.
If someone tells you
I'll
that
leave this
sometimes
door
they
open
can
just
talk
in
to
case they wanna
goats, run.
venture out, because I mean they'll be safe within the bindings of
I
the camp
imagine
anyway.
so.
Anyways,
How you
I haven't
been?
seen you around in a while.
Yeah.
I'll
Sorry, I
say.
kind of just brought you to camp and almost ditched you.
Almost
Oh,
did.
No, it's fine. I've been enjoying the scenery and making friends here and there.
It
and
is a
whatnot.
nice change of pace from hell.
Out there with your attitudes and all that.
Oh yeah,
Pretty easy for you to get along with people here. Good people.
I haven't been. I was sure you noticed really participating in the games much, but I figured that we kind of outnumbered the other pantheons anyway, and well, I'm not really the strongest competitor, so
I don't say that. You're probably gonna be good at some things. I mean, it's not all
Sure,
just
if there's
fighting
like
and
a-
hurting things.
decorating challenge or something.
Heh.
You know, there was like a Jeopardy challenge last year.
Do 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 do.
Well,
Scavenger hunts.
I'll have to participate in some of them.
I
so
do
that
remember the
I'll
Jeopardy
get
challenge.
angry.
Mostly because of the Sphinx stuff.
Yeah, that would probably be for the best. I'm still waiting to hear about how Hades feels about me losing one of them.
He's gonna wring your
Yeah,
neck.
I was gonna ask you about that. I also haven't had the chance to talk to you since I watched the trial of Ares.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm working on it.
Mm.
It's yeah. I mean,
It's
you've
a work in
you've
progress.
seen me in the arena down there before.
Yeah.
The line's blurred for a second. That's all.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm not champion of death up here. I'm just trying to be me. So
Do you mind?
it's really What are you even chewing on?
I don't think we
Oh,
want to
they're
know.
eating all of the pie.
Yeah.
Look at there's bites taken out of all of them. Oh man, see this makes me think they weren't supposed to be in here.
Oh, the goat's eating the poo-tang pie.
I don't think they're gonna leave when there's tons of cake and pie and stuff here.
Yeah,
I guess
can't say I
goats love
blame them.
cookies.
I can't believe my poo-tang
do what you
pie
do.
was eaten by the goat.
We can stand over here so they're not as loud, or we could walk outside.
No one is going to
Yeah.
get these comments.
You have that power.
Just leave these
Right.
doors open too.
Oh yes.
So the goats
Oh,
can
forever
wander
alone.
outside of the dining hall. I don't think I can talk to goats either, so that was probably fruitless.
Forever
There's
alone.
lots of
Who am I kidding? I have a
delicious
girlfriend.
grass.
Anyway.
And other things. I guess
I
grass
really don't
isn't
think
the
they're gonna
pie.
take the bait.
Yeah. Oh well.
They're like mosquitoes have been stuck in your house. They're geniuses to get inside, but once they gotta get out, it's like, what the fuck do I
I
do?
mean, the Egyptians are putting up a... Not a cow,
Okay.
too!
Oh God, no.
Very invasive
And a
animals
parrot?
today. Oh.
What's next? A penguin?
Yeah. Sorry. This is probably my fault. They I think they know
Yeah.
that I'm.
Wait.
You know.
Is that even a parrot, or is that... Hey, are you that Polynesian guy?
Oh, right, there was a guy that could turn into a parrot. I
Is
forgot.
there a Polynesian guy that turns into a parrot?
Yeah,
Yes.
Son of, Maui, I believe. Shape-shifting.
Oh, interesting.
Imagine if it is Maui and he's just playing the role.
And then,
Yeah, I think that's a real parrot.
You hear him go, tweet, tweet.
some friends of his,
It must be a real parrot.
interesting.
No, better.
What?
Cock-a-doodle-doo just makes the wrong noises and they still buy it.
Egyptians or mix of people might have been cheating a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheating how?
Well, there was some
Blue
people
shell.
talking before the game, and Lee ended up slipping and falling, which is partially her own fault, but partially something could have happened. And on top of
Banana!
that, we have Ricaro throwing banana peels, literal
Oh.
banana peels all over the track.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Is Lee okay?
yeah, she's fine. I was able to take her home.
Oh, gosh.
Horses are heavy, by the way.
It's weird.
Oh, she mentioned that to me actually.
Really?
That reminds me. I need to ask you about something. Lee and I went on a walk the other day.
Oh boy.
And just trying to get to know each other and whatnot. And she told me that my mother, Persephone, was kidnapped by Hades and brought
Yeah.
to the underworld against her will.
Yeah.
That's bogus, right? She was just trying to tease me and
See,
make me freak out.
Hades
That's not real, is it?
is the best god
Some
morally,
version of the
but
truth
he's
is there.
not a good guy.
So what does that mean?
The beginning
He's
of their
just
relationship was
The
very,
least fucked
complicated.
up.
So there's a situation that went down. Obviously, Hades thought Persephone was very beautiful and all that, very powerful, all the good stuff, and he, decided to tempt her with some pomegranate seeds. And your mom and pomegranates, of course she's gonna take the pomegranate seeds, and
Right.
that kind of forced her into, joining him in the underworld. So
Whenever she wanted to go, Hades would just go, "You're forgetting one itty bitty teeny tiny blur security tail.
it was
I
something
own
that
you."
she, whether knowingly or not, agreed to, and I don't think she's regretted it ever since. I mean, comparing them to all the other gods and goddesses, they seem pretty happy together. And compared to Zeus and Hera, they're a mess.
Yes, yes they are. Hera's the goddess of marriage, and Zeus is fucking everyone but her.
Less romantic than. you would
Okay,
hope,
maybe not but her, but
It worked out.
I need to hear this from her. I need to talk to her very soon.
Yeah.
If Hera's the god of marriage, Zeus should be the god of how to get a divorce.
Second person to tell me this, but I just don't see why this would have been kept a secret from me all
Hera's
my
the
life.
god of marriage, Zeus is the god of cheating on your marriage.
Your mother does it, or any of it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. Plus, it'd be a little weird if it is the direct truth. If Hades and Persephone just started saying, "Okay, so we're gonna tell you about the time I was kidnapped."
Yeah.
Not really an
Oh,
easy conversation to have.
You have a point.
Yeah.
This isn't like the birds and the
Sorry,
bees
Jack.
where you just kind of have to
You got
know.
a mother and a father, so that's good. Most people don't
Yeah.
know. Well, I didn't know about my father for a good long time, and I still don't know who my mother is. So.
You don't?
No. Oh yeah, I was essentially a foster kid before all this. But you know, I was put in a good house and all that. So.
I did hear of that, but I didn't know that you were completely unaware of your mother.
Yeah.
Well, she, I'm assuming, is immortal.
Yeah. Of course.
That's about all you know.
But
If she
doesn't really
wasn't
hone it in
mortal,
all that much,
I
does it?
wouldn't be a demigod. I would just be a
Big.
god,
Yeah,
period.
Quite a lot out there. Oh, jeez, no one in this camp. It's probably someone else's mom. I'm probably related to someone that I don't know about.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, when you really look at it, aren't we all just kind of cousins in a weird way, and uncles?
Yeah.
We don't like to think about that.
Somehow cousins and uncles and whatnot.
Yeah.
What would that make? So we're brothers, but also probably something else.
I still love the fact that Rick Riordan wanted two characters to be in a relationship, but realized that was kind of squicky. He's like, well, since gods don't have blood, they have ichor, they technically don't have DNA, which means they're related but not related, which means it's okay.
Yeah, you too.
He had to jump through a few hoops again, but you know what? He managed to get the ball in there.
First place, you just let me know.
All right. Thank you.
Of course.
And if there's anything I can do to help you out, let me know.
Sounds good. I think I'm gonna go get some rest. See you later,
All
Coleus.
right. You do that. See ya.
Every time I hear this music, all I can think of is the Defunctland episode with that Journey to the Moon, from the Earth to the Moon video.
Magnus, you sure this is the place?
Mm-hmm.
That's not it.
Oh,
Is that it? Hello? Xylo? Xylo, are you here?
Ah,
hello. Oh,
Oh, okay, it's, Xylo, no stabs. No stabbing today. No.
Sorry.
No?
What are you doing?
Wait. This is
Jonesy
where
was
you
so
live?
in the underworld.
What's
Yeah.
going on with the... Hey,
My roommate.
Oh.
It's not mine.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. No, Xylo, we have to talk. Book.
What
We have to
about
talk
it?
book.
What about it?
We've been doing a lot of research on it. We were wondering if you were doing research on yours.
I'm working on it. Sort of.
Have you figured out anything?
I guess I'll be honest. I haven't been doing much research on the book lately. Been kind of
Okay.
preoccupied
You're
with other
supposed
things.
Other plot details?
Gonna get to it.
You gonna kidnap my book again if I
But,
don't?
I mean, I guess because we had our events that maybe weren't able to get around to doing this stuff. But I mean, in between the events, we've just been doing nothing but reading. Like, we're not sure. We haven't been able to encrypt like too much out of it, but we might have some ideas. I mean, what you were telling us before was that the thing isn't incomplete.
Yeah.
So, do you know what that means? Like, do you have any assumptions as to what that means?
I guess I have a few ideas. You said
Isn't incomplete
going
would
through some
mean
of
that
it?
it is
little bit,
complete,
here
but
and
maybe
there.
it's
I
all
mean,
written in invisible
We've been going
ink.
through the pages like crazy, but like we said before, we don't really understand too much of the language. We've just been able to compare symbols and maybe try to get out a sentence here or two every couple of pages.
Oh, did you get anything out of the beginning? Or the end, specifically?
Well,
not really.
Not so much, alright.
what we thought about, especially with the beginning, is putting a couple symbols together. We were able to detect that, well, it's not like the beginning of the book.
Exactly. If we
Like-
look at my book, then the beginning does seem to be the beginning.
In the
See, you got
beginning.
Index and, well, rather, all the stuff at the beginning, title and all that.
Right. Wait, actually, can you do me a favor? Can you go to like the last page there?
Exactly.
Can you see if it connects at all?
So if we look at the last page of this book and the first page of that book, check that out.
Okay.
I can't
Putting
tell.
up some of those. I can recognize some of those symbols.
Exactly.
And
It's like
yeah.
incantation is halfway through in mine, and just finishes in yours.
Are our books connected?
That's actually
Is it
okay,
supposed
so
to be
we figured
one
out,
big
yeah,
book?
Thankfully, it looks like we have the second part. And
Yeah.
You have the first part. All right. So,
Read the third.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's at least a third. It could be a fourth, fifth, and sixth. These
Oh,
are just the
God.
chapters we're talking about.
Just getting like the Gravity
seriously?
Falls
We
season 1
have to
finale
find,
when there's
like,
3
potentially
books.
5 more books.
I don't know. I can't imagine how many more death incantations there would be.
Well, go back into your like you said you had like the index and stuff, right? You had like the index.
Yeah.
Page numbers.
It doesn't have literal page numbers, of course, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think like, is there chapters? Anything?
looks like the actually you might be right about the 3 pieces. At least that's what the length suggests here.
That's what I was thinking because if you already have like
The Lion, the Witch, and the
you
Wardrobe.
will probably already be able to tell just how long it is.
Yeah.
And so it looks
So
like
if we're
there's
lucky, it is only 1 more piece. If we're unlucky, maybe 2 more pieces.
Okay.
If we're extremely unlucky, which tends to happen around here,
Yep.
it could be 3 pieces.
I guess we will.
Depends how long they
that
drag out
when
this
it
plot for.
comes then, because that's kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping that was just 1 more piece.
Yeah.
Do these
Hey,
people have their own points
it's
of
gotta be
views?
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
These are
see
Xylo
what
exclusive.
happens if we can put all the books together.
Right.
Of course,
Now-
in a safe environment and nobody
Mhm.
using them for any evil or hurting people.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
So far, you seem like you're okay. So
No. Honestly, like I said before, the only reason why we're trying to get these books together in the first place is to figure out everything about Magnus over here. We just don't know anything, and we're hoping that once we have all the books together, maybe we can get some backstory to him. I'm not sure.
yeah, I'm willing to help, but once again, it just comes down to the trust thing.
No, I mean, you could trust me. I'm not gonna.
Can I trust you?
Well, I mean, I'm the one that's never taken a weapon out on you.
True.
Okay, well that's an extreme circumstance, but I mean, in the event with the camels, it just seems like there was a little bit of cheating going on, and you did happen to win the event.
Wait. Are you accusing me of something?
I'm not accusing you necessarily. I'm just saying it looks a certain way, and it looks quite possible that you had something to do with a little bit of the craziness going on in the last round, with Lee
Okay.
falling over, with Ricaro's banana peel nonsense. Although I
Alright.
think that one might have just been.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, you were actually right at the end there. Everything with Picaro, that's just straight on him. Even after the whole match, he came after me. Like he was like yelling at me because I was trying to get to my next point, which is I was yelling at Momiji. Momiji was the one trying to get me to do something into these races. She was trying to trick me, trying to make me cheat, because you guys had points and no one else did. They wanted to make sure that you weren't just ridiculously ahead, and we were just, we would have to do win 2 events in a row to even come close to beating you guys. But me, being the honorable one, said I didn't need to cheat. And I won without cheating.
How did Lee fall over, huh?
That once again, that is nothing on me. I didn't want to do any of that. That is nothing on me.
I get it. It's not on you. Do you know? Did they say
No.
anything about what happened?
The only thing I told you is exactly what I told you about Momiji. Momiji wanted stuff done so that you guys wouldn't get points. I told her that we didn't need to do that.
All right, I get it. I
I walked away.
I'm sorry
Nothing
I
else.
accused you.
It's fine. It's
It's
just,
just-
I just once people start like assuming things about us Anubis children, I'm sorry. I get
It is
I got
understandable.
a little bit caught up. I'm sorry.
It kind of looked like a dick move on Xylo, the fact that he wins at
We just-
everything the moment he starts, he's like, he
Deaf
must have
children,
cheated.
We always get accused of things that we aren't really a part of.
Yeah, I do understand. I can't say I've been through it all that much.
True,
'cause the rest of
Kirito.
my life, I didn't even know I was a son of Hades, but Even just
mean,
being back in camp here. Yeah, I get certain looks.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you didn't even do anything. It's just because you have that title. It's because you are the son of a death god that people are going to look at you and assume things immediately. I mean, I could probably assume right off the bat that people were looking at you after the first event, with the whole fight.
Yeah, that was a overreaction on my part. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, can you understand our point of view then?
Yeah, I can.
Good. Can you trust us now?
I'm getting there.
All right. What?
I do believe you that you didn't have any part of the cheat.
Okay,
And
good.
since you didn't, good job in the race.
Thank you.
Sorry I didn't congratulate you earlier, but didn't want to congratulate someone who advocated cheating.
Exactly. I understand. I didn't do
We're
any
all
of
good
that.
sports, you know. We good.
But, camel racing is in our Egyptian blood.
I guess so.
Yeah.
We got
They're going to have an advantage anywhere,
the
yeah.
Scavenger hunt coming up soon. So we're
isn't
gonna have to figure out what
I
all
was
that
gonna say
is.
it was Asian, right?
Yeah, I think that's gonna have something to do with it.
Probably.
Aren't we searching for enough things?
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe we'll be especially good at it.
Who knows?
I might have a few. I mean, depending if we can use abilities, I might have a few ideas.
Scavenger hunt might be.
It's a cat
available.
person, so probably has
We'll figure some stuff.
senses. I don't know.
Magnus too. Both of us. We're good at trying to find these types of stuff.
Magnus
Nice.
worries me.
Yeah, and then I think other events in the future they're gonna have, other things. Just full disclosure, I do tend to try my hardest in the events, so we'll see what it comes down to.
That's fair. I mean, and what I've been telling a lot of people too, we're all here for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Like,
I
this
mean,
is all
some of
for
the
fun.
events are just specifically for fun. Like I think
Exactly.
the Ball of Aphrodite is coming up, where everyone asks a date to go there and stuff.
Date?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, dates. Yeah, that's dates.
Ooh.
Like
Oh.
fruit?
No,
No,
not like
no.
the fruit. Like when two people like each other.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah,
story,
yeah.
but later.
It's yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Is he okay?
Nope.
I'm sure he's fine.
He's worried about Liliana going out with
I'm so
Osiris and
sorry,
him never replying.
It's got a little bit caught off guard. It's just been the things going on.
You
I wish I
okay?
had a
You're looking
salt
little
shaker.
red.
No, nothing. No, I definitely wasn't thinking about Brian or anything. No. Well, why did I even say that?
Wait.
Why did I even say that?
Hold on. You and the son of Aphrodite are.
Well, he came up to me first, and then he asked me.
No, I get it.
He asked me to his place, and
Okay, couple.
I don't know. I've been
Alright.
overthinking it ever
Good
since.
enough.
It's just been. I don't know. Like ever since then. But like we haven't really talked too much.
I
since
got a
then.
party
I mean,
for
we
you, but
raced
whatever.
during the whole camel race, but then I
Yeah.
beat him not once but twice. He was right
True.
behind
I got a report for you because
And
regularly I
I
don't
don't
care
know
what
if
it
he's,
was.
like, mad at me now, but like I have to.
He's not the most like spitefully competitive person, so I wouldn't worry about that. But
Oh god.
still, generally, bad things happen to those who get too close to Brian. So I'd be careful.
Mostly Brian.
Really? What do you mean?
Bad things happen to those who get near
like,
Brian.
it doesn't
Most
work
of them
out.
being
Tell him
Brian.
I told you this.
He's the one who gets the most trouble.
He kind of might have stabbed the last guy he was with in camp
I did.
here.
They got better.
I did hear something from one of the camp counselors that he has more of an evil side to him.
Yeah, and it's
Cray.
past that he's trying to redeem himself. It's always a possibility that something like that could
Well,
happen again.
People want to redeem themselves. That's perfectly fine.
Yep.
Like, well, yeah, I know that you're saying that, like, some Brian about how he's gonna change, like, he wants to get away from like that whole evil side. Well, maybe he's changing for the better. He's gonna
I
try
certainly
better.
hope so.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe you can help him, stay on the good path and all that. I
that's
just
the point.
be cautious
look-
about the whole thing.
Well, if I need to, I can always keep an eye out for him. I'm pretty good at doing that. But thanks for the idea there. Oh, that actually brought me to another point. When he was saying that that he wanted me on his date thing. Yeah, date. Yep.
Yeah, you shouldn't be surprised that he asked you on a date.
Yeah, but it was
He's
kind
very
of cool.
forward about that sort of thing.
that was the first time. It was kind of cool. But I asked him about his library. So I was kind of curious, maybe he said he's got a pretty big library, so maybe I can go.
Yeah, he's
and...
not gonna have the Book of the Dead in his home library, though.
Well, obviously, that'd be interesting. But...
That'd be convenient. I mean, check just.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well. But what if he has some like leads to like somewhere else?
I mean, maybe. Knowing his library, though, it's probably just going to send you on a tropical vacation or something. Hey, who knows? We'll find the Polynesian Book of the Dead in Hawaii.
Whoa.
What if there is one?
Man, you got a point there. What if there is one?
Probably is one.
What if there's different Books of the Dead for all the different...
I think just about every pantheon would have a Book of the Dead.
if you
Mexico
think about it right
has
now,
its
we
own
got
Book of the Dead.
The Egyptian one.
Or is it the Book of Life? I don't remember.
And then the third piece could be a completely different pantheon.
Is it Mexico or Mexico? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Pantheons here, yeah. Polynesian, Asian, sort of North.
Either way, I've offended them, so what difference does it make?
I remember Nad was telling me something about
If I had
it.
any
He
Mexican
never told me
viewers.
anything, but he was telling me
Hmm.
something about Underworld.
Yeah.
Matters.
No, most of them are
Maybe
American,
a lead
so
there,
meh.
maybe not. I
good
mean,
theory.
I'm just kind of like thinking off the top of my head. But at the same time, I don't know much about the Asians. They haven't really talked too much besides, Momiji.
I want to take that line out of
Really been talking to
context.
when
I don't know
some
much
guy
about the
knows most.
Asians.
Maybe they have something.
We can ask them. I did meet some of the Polynesians the other day, so I could ask if they
Oh.
have any sort of Book of the Dead.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering where those were, because they haven't been...
They live on an island and they talk to coconuts.
Okay.
Well, maybe they don't have a book.
One of them turns into a parrot. The other eats rocks.
I don't think.
Oh, what interesting bunch they got over there, I guess.
Yep.
But the
Yeah.
thing is...
Interesting is the kindest way you could put it.
Like, maybe we'll pass by Polynesian for now?
Yeah,
Maybe-
yeah. If I see him again, I'll mention the concept.
Yeah,
of
of course. But, I guess, make sure you don't come back eating rocks.
I did give
I hate
questions
Dog
about
Rock.
I don't
And...
think that's. I mean, you're.
Tic Tacs?
child is dead. You're fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Lava
No.
hurt.
it does. It does hurt a lot.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's molten lava.
Yeah.
Definitely not the most comfortable swimming in the world.
Nope. I mean, I've done it before, so like I lived, but
Well,
it's not
I
fun.
mean, that's probably where we got like some of those scars, anyways. But I mean, you don't want to add a couple more to yourself.
Not
Probably
necessarily.
would make sense. Nah,
But yeah,
but-
we're getting distracted. We should
yeah,
split
of
up,
course, of
ask all the
course.
questions we can, and
Mhm.
find out if any other pantheons know about more books of the dead.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to ask around. Like I was saying, with the Asians, I might have to go over there and ask them a little bit, see if anything. Also,
Good idea.
I'm over at Brian's. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to his library and see if maybe he's got any leads. Maybe we'll
Sounds
figure
good.
out something.
Sounds like a plan, Sam.
But yeah, you do the same thing because I know we're all trying to figure this out in the end. We all want to find a
Yeah, I'll do
solution.
my homework this time. Don't worry about me.
Please. Thank you. I say I'm going to trust you on this. So please
Alright.
trust us that we'll do our part as well.
I'll do my
We prom-
best.
We'll promise that we'll get our parts done. And we'll figure out a lead. And we'll let you know firsthand.
Sounds good. I'll do the
All
same.
right. Sounds good. All right. Magnus, let's get in late. I think we should head back to bed. All right. So, let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just take the book back for now. If that's okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Here, I'll help you pick up that little platform you got
please.
there.
Oh, thank you. Magnus, you have it? All right, perfect. Awesome. All right. And, yeah. In the meantime, yeah, just let us know if you find any information out.
Yeah.
And, we'll do the same. You know where we are. We'll
Yeah.
just go.
Hmm.
Magnus, no, I heard the knife. You don't have to keep it out. It's okay. People are safe here.
Yeah, you have fun on your date.
Thanks. Why did you have to do that? No, he thinks we're weird.
We're all weird.
Let's just go back.
Back to his dream. Jeez.
We need to talk.
Whatever you say, Daddy. Okay, so that story I hinted at earlier, I have a friend once who, when in high school prom, he brought a literal date to it. Like the fruit. Not a long story, I admit, but felt like I wanted to share it when, you know, stuff that was important was going on, or wasn't going on, you know. I'm interested to see what Hayes wants to talk about, though. I've done all this for you, Dad, but the moment I lose one match, you're like, we need to talk, son. Calm your tits.